Curious George, Curious George, Curious George, Curious George, Curious George goes to the aquarium, gets a pizza at the drive-in goes to a goes to the amusement. A few people were. George wandered off, dipped it into the water. Lots of fish. He blew his whistle. George was scared and took turns catch. George landed on the. George, said the man, spread it as Tony had done. All four hands, right in the middle of a custard, and one went smack. Now he was sick. And he opened the back, stopped. And he shook his hand and drove back home. Warm summer eve start, said the man, and was behind the buttered popcorn egg. What was it like? Get down from there to chase him. And then she turned to George. To see you on this man with the yellow hat. The groceries. See if there's anything special. They were rolling down the aisle. They were rolling straight. Shopping carts rolling. Car. Samples. Someone grab him. Hook. Up and down the aisle. Time, shouted the man. Finally got to the man. Hat had been moved and drove off to the birthday party was going. He said and showed that. He came out with it on a side table. She tasted a light. He tried some. Then through the door. It was that. See, it was a beautiful. He shouted with a monk cake and went. Thank you, George. Off in their little vagrants, they saw you began. Don't get into just enough for a believer. Happily, everybody got free. But how dare you? George was scared. Amusement park. There was the balloon of mirrors, roller coaster, mirrors. But the bomb were just coating, flew through the hold of it. That was found my hand. George was scared. George put it that way. The man with the yellow hair.